Hello everybody, this is weekly vlog 92, and at the time of recording it is March 30th, 2025. And so for this week has been a bit strange. I'm not sure if I mentioned this last week, but lately I've been obsessing over bad memories of my days in daycare. Well, more specifically, my little brother's daycare. When I was like 9 or 10 years old, I would go to daycare with my brother. But I've been having bad memories of it. I've been having dreams of it, of the daycare lady and her bratty son, who was the most spoiled piece of garbage I've ever witnessed in my life. He would hit kids. He would act like he's like royalty. He would eat in front of us and mock kids for not having food, and he was just a brat because he was the son of the daycare lady. The daycare lady never disciplined him. And the daycare lady also had an old geezer who was grouchy and rude, and the old geezer was her assistant. And I don't know, it's just a bunch of bad memories. I just remember my I just have guilt for how I behaved in the daycare, how I had a big ego because I was the oldest there, and I would argue with some of the younger kids that were like 8 or 9 years old. At the same time, they were also my only friends that I really had because, mind you, this was right after my parents' divorce, and I had to move to a new neighborhood where I had no friends, and I started new middle school and whatnot, and yada yada. I know I've told this story a million times, but I don't know, I'm just suffering from a lot of guilt. And self-disgust in regards to these memories of daycare. I know it's hard to explain, and I know this sounds really random, but I don't know. I'm just they were just not good times. But anyway, aside from my memories of daycare and specifically the bratty kid who was the son of the daycare lady, I've been trying to get a new cover drawn for my book, as a lot of people on Reddit suggested that the reason why my book probably isn't selling is because the art of the book cover is, quote, amateurish. So I tried to get a new book cover done by getcovers.com. I'm still waiting for them to respond back. Well, I mean, I'm still waiting for them to complete the order. The order's already made. I just have to wait for them to finish it. And some good news, I got my first sponsor, or I don't know if sponsor is the right word, but a game company wants to collaborate with me. They want me to review their game controller, so I'm going to look into that and make a product review video of it. Let's see how that goes. Anyway, what else? Well, I just came from church. Let's see, what did we do today? We taught the story of how a woman who asked Jesus for forgiveness, and how we explain how everyone has sin in their heart, even just being born in this world. We have sin due to Adam and Eve's sin, but that even if you just sin once, God will still love you no matter what. So that made me think of my days in the daycare, of how cocky and arrogant that I was to the little kids. Because mind you, I was just putting on a mask. I was not cocky and arrogant at all in school because, I was a new kid at school and I was bullied a lot. So I guess I took some of that frustration on the kids in daycare. Mind you, the kids in daycare weren't exactly saints. They picked arguments with me just for the sake of arguing and whatnot, and tried to embarrass me and stuff. But I was the oldest one, so I should have been the big person and not play this ego trip persona, but it is what it is. So even though that I screwed up in my days in daycare, I still know that God loves me no matter what. Sorry that I'm sounding scatterbrained at the moment. I didn't get enough sleep last night. I've been playing a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Lately, and I stayed up late playing the Yu-Gi-Oh! Early Days collection and reliving my childhood. Now that I think about it, I think that's the reason why I've been having these bad memories lately of daycare, because it was during my time in daycare when I was really big into Yu-Gi-Oh! So that's probably why these memories are springing up all of a sudden. But it is what it is. So I've also decided that I'm going to change my goal for the end of the year to buy a car. Considering the fact that I'm still sharing a car with my little brother, and my job doesn't require me to drive, I can put that on hold. What I'm gonna do instead is look into saving, investing in dividend stock, investing in mutual funds, and trying to save as much money in a high yield interest rates account. I've already opened an account with, well, actually, I probably shouldn't say what company, because that'll leave me open to getting hacked and whatnot, but I've already opened a high yield savings account with a company, so yeah, I'm gonna look into that and try to just save as much money as I can in a high yield investing accounts, so that, or interest rate account, whatever it's called, so that I can earn some passive income. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. Anyway, I guess that's all I need to say for today. My YouTube stats are now back to normal, so that's good. I've also been watching some Dragon Ball Daima lately after finishing Dragon Ball Super, and I gotta say, this show is really disappointing. They just need to let Dragon Ball rest already. It just feels like Dragon Ball GT 2.0. But anyway, that's all I needed to say, I guess. Sorry again for being scatterbrained, but yeah, I'm a bit sleep deprived right now. And I'm right in front of the Dollar Tree. I gotta get some stuff for the week. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for listening to my scatterbrained vlog, everybody. I hope you all have a way past blessed day. Bye-bye.